Now let us begin Book 5, which is aptly titled Sweet Nymph and Open Sea. Finally, we will get to meet Odysseus, our main character and hero. The book begins on page 81, and our first image is that of Dawn. Dawn, also known as Eos, is the sister of Helios, the sun, and also of Selene, the moon. Dawn, frequently depicted as an angelic form who rides a chariot, would literally ride along the horizon and cause the sun to rise. She was the dawn. She woke up the world. And so it begins. Dawn came up from the couch of her reclining. So literally as a goddess, she woke up, leaving her lord Tithonus's brilliant side. She was married to a mortal, which was quite controversial, with fresh light in her arms for gods and men. And so anytime you hear Dawn or rosy-fingered Dawn mentioned in this book, you will know that it's referring to this goddess, Dawn. Moving on, you will see that Athena begins to talk to her father Zeus. So please read lines 1 through 154. Lines 1 through 154. While you are reading these, please look at these questions that are on a worksheet in front of you and answer them. Number 3, lines 9 through 14. Why does Athena say that kings should be cruel and practice evil ways? Number 4. What knowledge does Athena reveal in line 20? Number 5. When Zeus replies in lines 24 through 30, infer what his phrase, "will bring these men to book," means. Number 6. In lines 32 through 35, which line suggests that Zeus is powerful? Number 7. Who is sent to deliver the orders of Zeus? Number 8. Where is Odysseus's next stop? Number 9. Looking at lines 48 through 53, what are Hermes' 2 items of power? Number 10. Looking at lines 49 through 50, infer what ambrosial means in your own words. What do you think it means? Number 11. What was Calypso doing when Hermes arrived? And number 12. Were Calypso and Hermes strangers? Number 13. In lines 101 through 102, identify the epithet that was used. Number 14. In lines 122 through 151, describe what tone Calypso is speaking in. For this question, number 14, please pause the video until you come to this point, because now I'm going to read lines 122 through 151 out loud. That goddess most divinely made shuddered before him, and her warm voice rose. "Oh, you vile gods, in jealousy supernal, you hate it when we choose to lie with men, immortal flesh, by some dear mortal's side. So radiant Dawn once took to bed Orion until you easeful gods grew peevish at it, and holy Artemis throned in gold, hunted him down in Delos with her arrows. Then Demeter of the tasseled tresses yielded to Iason, mingling and making love in a furrow 3 times plowed, but Zeus found out and killed him with a white, hot thunderbolt. So now you grudge me too, my mortal friend, but it was I who saved him, saw him straddle his own keel board, the one man left afloat when Zeus rent wide his ship with chain lightning, and overturned him in the wine-dark sea. Then all his troops were lost, his good companions, but wind and current washed him here to me. I fed him, loved him, saying that he should not die, nor grow old ever in all the days to come. But now there's no eluding Zeus's will. If this thing be ordained by him, I say, so be it. Let the man strike out alone on the vast water. Surely I cannot send him. I have no long-oared ships, no company to pull him on the broad back of the sea. My counsel he shall have, and nothing hidden, to help him homeward without harm. And so, in this part, please identify what tone Calypso is speaking in. She seems to be doing what? And so, as you answer this, Hermes, the wayfinder, made an answer briefly right after. So this is lines 153 and 154. Question 15. Thus you shall send him then, and show more grace in your obedience, or be chastised by Zeus. So Hermes is giving her some advice. And according to lines 153 through 154, Calypso must treat Zeus like he is a what? Now please continue reading through the end of Book 6, which ends on page 95. Through the end of this book, you will have several other questions to answer, including number 16, in lines 155 through 166. When we first see Odysseus, he is crying. Why is that? Number 17. What part of the hero's journey, remember, from in class when you applied it to either Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, or Lord of the Rings, what part of the hero's journey is Odysseus at when he cries on the shores of Calypso's island? Number 18. What does it mean to have a strategy? This answer cannot be found directly in the book. It is found by you thinking or looking up the answer with your computer. Number 19. Why must Odysseus be a strategist when he answers Calypso? So now you must apply what you know about strategies and what a strategist would do to this situation. Number 20. Identify the epithet in line 292. Who is it describing? Number 21. Who is Ino? What advice does she give? Number 22. The major question that Odysseus is debating in this passage is, who can I blank? Number 23. How do the winds die down? Number 24. Lines 443 through 464. What do you think the gift of self-possession is? What does it mean to have self-possession? Number 25. How did Odysseus survive the night? Our next video will focus on the summary of Book 6 and will include several brief questions for you to answer with as you listen along.